Talofa Lava, oh my gosh, I'm super excited. I don't know what move that was, but it is day three. I am just super excited because not only is it that the Prime Minister of New Zealand and also the Deputy Prime Minister of New Zealand have just arrived
to the Samoan stage.
But first of all, whaatalofa atu, mawhaamalo atu le tatou au mai mo fo'i le nei ai tula o le aso. It's Tautai A'e from offsites here behind the Samoan stage. I'm just filled with so many emotions. Hannah, how's it been for day 3 today?
Day 3 is a lot more exciting. So many, it's so full. You're going to see throughout our episode how packed it is, and we are so excited to show the performances. The spirit is way up in the air right now. Everyone is having so much fun.
Yeah. I think for me, Hannah, just seeing the joy on i tatou whānau, o leo o mai whaatasi a wale whaamoemoe, just to celebrate our language, celebrate our culture. It's a beautiful scene here at the Samoan stage and at Polyfest for 2023. But Hannah, I'm excited to check out what's going on behind us. So should we go and check it out?
Let's check out the performances. Let's go check out the performances.
Let's check it out. We'll see you soon. Awange ialu se mea. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Talofa Lava, and welcome back to Tautai A'e. On today's show, as you can see, we've been celebrating the beautiful and amazing spirit of Pacifica. But I am here today with Judge Francis Evers, who is the Commissioner for Children here in New Zealand. How are you this morning?
Kia ora and talofa lava. Look, I'm just thrilled to be here. It's just so exciting to be back at Polyfest again and to have it happening again. I'm just so happy for our mokopuna of Aotearoa for this to be happening again.
It's such an honor to be interviewing someone in such a high profile as you, who understand everything that's going on around here. So I just have a few questions for you, if that's okay. So the first one is, how important is Polyfest for Pacifica communities here in New Zealand?
Look, I can't overemphasize actually how important it is. It's an amazing space, not only for our Pacifica children and rangatahi to celebrate their culture. It's safe. It's a way to whanaungatanga, as we say in Te Reo, and it's a way to celebrate the beauty and the wonder of our mokopuna of Te Moana Nui Ākiwa. And for whānau to be included, it's I'm actually this is my first time I've been to Polyfest, and I'm not working as a mum behind the tent making sure that their uniforms are okay.
So this is a good experience.
It is
you get to relax and sit back and watch.
I love the fact that our Pacific children and their whānau ainga can celebrate who they are in a safe space.
Absolutely, and that's super important. This is a safe space, guys, remember that. And what's the best thing you personally enjoy about Polyfest?
Look, I love the atmosphere, the vibe. It just makes my heart beat. I love seeing the mokopuna wandering around. You know, the boys eyeing up the girls eyeing up the boys. I'm just watching the Aorere getting ready to go on the stage now. The anticipation, and it just reminds me, because you know I'm a kuia now. It reminds me how amazing it is to be young, and they need to know what potential they have, how amazing they are, each one unique, and how important their cultural identity is. And that's what Polyfest celebrates. So I thank all of those who've made this possible, the sponsors, ASB, those behind the scenes working hard to make this happen.
Thank you so much, Francis. We absolutely enjoyed your input into this, and we wish you the best. Enjoy!
Yep. I'm off to find some good kai now.
Let's go find some kai.
Yes, it is day 3 and I'm super excited. Kei loa a Samoa, o se temi mo lea, wa o mai tua i le backstage of the Samoan stage, and the excitement is so real, it's so raw, so emotional.
Absolutely.
And joining us today is the beautiful Sosefina. It's Fraitella for making your time available for our team here. But I'll get you to quickly introduce yourself to our viewers this morning.
Talofa lava, mālol soifua manuia Samoa, mālol soifua lange mā o loingoa o Sosefina Paletaonga, ia oa o le CEO I Otara Health, whawhitai lava mo le avanoa.
Sosefina, o leo ta whaalongo, the excitement, the music, this is home, and it's such a beautiful sound. Do you know, what are you looking in a good performance here at Polyfest 2023?
Thank you. I had the privilege and honor of working for 3 schools. I had a 20-year teaching career before I came into my job. So I worked for Tangaroa, Aorere, and then my last school at Macaulay. So I do have an idea, no expert, but I work with some experts like Mr. Tapu, Tawanu Tapu, and I know one is the energy of the group, like what we're seeing here from Aorere, well done to Aorere, Aorere Rise. The energy of the group, uniformity, it's important that not only do we wear our traditional attire well, but that our actions, our words, the songs, that we're singing, we're all in uniform, energy, creativity, and I think above all is the joy. Mata ata ata, fia fia, smile. Our parents always keep telling us, smile, ata, watch your hands. But yeah, absolutely to have joy and have fun, enjoy it. For some of these kids, it's their last year in high school, so enjoy it and make the most of it. We've had to wait a long time for the Polyfest. We've had a lot of challenges in the last 4 years, but just really great to be here with our young people to enjoy it. Yeah.
Josefina, we've seen a decline with our, our language and our culture here. E tō telefoi tato whānau, leo whānau I New Zealand, e le I o fo I Samoa, and they haven't been back home to any of our islands. I ora whisiri, ai se a mea la, like it's our way, something like this, Polyfest. Why is it so important to have Polyfest here in New Zealand?
Tai lava. O le upo le atunuu, o le tangata malona ainga, o le tangata malona whaasino manga. E tā ua lava le Polyfest I tātou whānau. A wā ele I ola mai lātou I Samoa. O le toa telefoi, ele le wha Samoa, ele leile ngana maleanga nuu au I le Polyfest. E maua I lava noa, e wha maalosi au wai lesi, ma maua o inga mai ta māma tina o whaia onga o mātua o lof sosoani ai. In English, for those who are watching, our sustainability is key to our culture surviving beyond, our generation and the next. The theme for this year is Mana Motu Hake, creating one's own destiny. We need to empower our young people to strengthen their identity and help them navigate the future and really be able to carve a path for themselves and for our culture and our heritage moving forward.
How has Polyfest become more inclusive over the past few years?
Wow. Oh my gosh, 1976 they started. I grew up in Otara girl, super proud. Went to local schools like Flatbush and Clover Park, and to see where the festival has, and then performed here myself in the early 90s, and to see where it's growing and what it's become with a diversity stage. I understand we're having a Turkish group for the first time.
Wow.
So it's growing so much. Inclusion and diversity is key. We have an opportunity to embrace one's culture and learn from one another. So this is beautiful. We've become super inclusive, and I think it's great. The future is looking bright for Aotearoa New Zealand.
I'm just like this because I can see the excitement of the children that are coming off stage. What has been the best thing that you enjoy about Polyfest?
Definitely. The one is the intergenerational work that's gone on. So it's not just our young people. Today we see Aorere come off stage. Our young people, we celebrate them, we love, but I know there's lots of mamas, lots of teachers, the community, not only our government and local government, but also the community coming together. I know a lot of these parents have been up all night, some of them making uniforms and doing things like that. So there's been a lot of long hours for the tutors. So it's great to bring everyone together. And of course, looking forward to our Pacific food and having some of that ice cream and pineapple later on.
Thank you, Whawhetai Lava, Josefina, for the opportunity to finally share some words of wisdom from you and knowledge about Polyfest 2023. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.
Taro whalava Samoa, ka fo i mala o ko ngaru au ro maumanga rei ko I. Afa pe tau sa ili se ru au o wa fo I ia to na yo la sama so ta Tasi. E te maua le Tasi Market tātoru au whelesia whako a oto me le sau. So mai ei le tūlea, o tātou whai pālangi. Whelesi na whoi, ngā me whelesia ke maua i le Tasi Market. Le ngata i lori tātou talo ni wele ar kama mai fiki. Karo pingiki fo I lele le ping taro. Number 1 pe api ni waila e ofa Tasi Market tātoru au. Maua fo I tātou maukeni. So o si tu ai ngā saise, se mana tua fo I. E mawhaionga whaiei wha ausi. Whaiei kuka ese esi. liu mai le tu lea le te sira mai ai angi ese mali ia o la sioki le angi Samoa aveni angi mo te mina ro ainga maua mari tātou popo e whai ai lau pepe I nei le Tasi Market.
A whaapea foi ke aunga kae walu popo, e ai foi le apa pepe.
E maua foi e tātou whasi moli ngosi mai lava nei tina mata mai ta I Samoa. Le wa whaatauina I so o si tu ai ngā lanu, so o si tu ai ngā manongi ese foi. E le ngata lea, whaupo foi le tātou whanu u Samoa. Le tamasasa o a lea au ngā mō ngase, ia ai mese foi wha I le ino loutino, whaapea foi tātou sama ngā pea. Aolo maua foi tātou lenga, tau sirisira mai. O le tātou Samoan turmeric, o le tātou lenga tai lea, o le kama lea o ava, ma le tua, taimi o le sama, le ua wharumia le tātou ava. O mai la ia le vaenga mō le whanau laiti, maua le tātou vai o le furu, maua le tātou vai lafa, ia le kama lea le su e le toa tele. Ia wao le fui vai tau o matua pi le mangeso le kingo. Maua ma le tātou mangesia mō le whanau. Ia e mai se fo o le tātou vai tale, ia o le vai fiva, so o si tu ai ngā vai mō le whanau e te maua I nei le Tasi Market. Samoa, e tasi lava le whare o loa e te maua umai o loa umanei, na o le Tasi Market.
Tasi Market, the taste of Polynesia and your affordable local.
Ta lofa lava Samoa, o au nanga whaare sui fua maloloina nei e te maua I le au nanga a le Pacifica Family Health Group. E lātou te whaia, tui pui pui, mō le COVID ma so o se whamai. E lātou te whaia au nanga lau tele mō ainga. E whātou no ina foi follow-ups so o se taimi. Lātou te whaia au nanga lau tele wha le soi fua maloloina. Tūlanga I ngase o le suka, le ngata fo I leo ngase o le wha I tulou. E whesoa ni fo ina I whaititia le tau mawhitapa. Lātou te ao ina fo I peki live hantu medications mō lau ainga. Lātou te whaia fo I social service referrals, food banks, le ngata I lole au nanga le MSD wha Better Wins. Lima Waimahia Avenue I Manrewa, Weymouth, ia po le tasi toruono, Queens Road I Paimiua. A whapele me whaiona e whio mai, e me whaiona mato wantu lo Maota, pe te wala aule numero le nei o le ovaru se lau, toru lua o toru. Le Pacifica Family Health Group, #1. Mwah.
Otahu College just literally came off the stage, and honestly, it was, I'm like this because, man, that was super beautiful. I'm trying to find the words to say congratulations, well done. Malo lava. Guys, I will let you introduce yourselves to our viewers this morning. Please, I will start with you, brother.
Talofa lava lo ingo ana e mani. Wa awole head to the Otahu College. Shot caller.
Talofa lava lo ingo chos tingamalo. I'm just here to play the drums.
Play the drums still, but it's a very important role. Guys, tell us, how do you think it went, and what was the feelings going through as you watched your students finally execute on day 3, Polyfest 2023?
So proud of our kids. We've had a lot of ups and downs during our journey this year, but they pulled through. I'm so proud of crying when the exit finished. Oh my gosh, my voice is shaky.
Yeah.
That is so good. They should be so proud of themselves, because I am.
Yeah. George, please tell us, how important is something like Polyfest to our tupulanga right now?
I think Polyfest is very important because growing up in New Zealand, you don't get too many chances to embrace your culture.
Yep.
So things like Polyfest is very important for the next generation, especially, and more than just parades.
Yeah, it's more than just parades. More than 675 parades. Did you guys have any final words you wanted to share to our viewers this morning?
685 on your speaker.
George?
Otahu College, get to Matane, let's go!
Aloha lava, and welcome back to Tautai A'e. We are here with Liki, who is the cultural teacher for the Samoan group for Marcelin. Go Lisi, how are you today, Liki?
Manuia, whawhitai.
What an
Thank you, Hannah.
amazing performance, really showing the history of Samoa, and I love the songs that you guys use.
Thank you.
Tell me about how you guys came up with this concept and how you guys finalized that performance.
We came up with the concept because we decided not to focus on performance this year for Polyfest. During the sessions and the rehearsals, we started watching documentaries about the Mao, and the kids started learning about you know, who the key figures and stuff like that were. And so we wanted to incorporate that in the performance. Then by default, we just, well, not by default, I think it was God's will that our head boy became our mānaia.
Wow.
We didn't plan to have a mānaia, we were going to have a golf ball.
Yeah.
But he trialed, and then we were like, okay, it fits, he's the head boy, you know, like, so it just all went. And then we decided to use the Vi'i from Lauaki and Tamasese as a little medley in the end.
Beautiful song.
Just to honour and also to teach our kids, because they didn't know the songs, they didn't know what they were. Then we showed them one on TikTok and they're like, oh, that song, and we're like, do you know what it's about? They're like, yeah, we danced to it when Waino sung it, but they don't know what it meant. So we had to teach them like all of that stuff, and then it kind of just felt natural. It felt like that was our duty to not worry about the performance, but to worry about that stuff, teaching them the history.
Absolutely. And you guys did a great job on portraying that to the audience.
Thank you.
And also, why is Polyfest so important for our youth in Tupulanga?
Polyfest is so important because there's not one way to learn. The traditional method of learning with a teacher standing in the classroom doesn't work for all our Pacifica kids. Not all our Pacifica kids strive in academics or sports. Culture is the best way for us to learn, to work together. It's all project based. The Māoris call it wānanga. We're doing one. We already have it. It already exists in our culture when we do aonga mea and stuff like that. When we learn our beses, that's our way of learning and teaching, and that's how we documented our history for hundreds of years before people taught us how to read and write. So it's about honouring those. I don't want to use the word traditional, but there's more like old school formats of learning and those frameworks. And I'm giving our kids an opportunity. Like honestly, we do want to do our best in the performance, but we really don't care if we get a trophy or not. Like the real trophy is that they learnt about their culture, their history, and who their ancestors are, and where they come from, and who they come from, and that's the real win, like for us today.
You've really shown us how humble your heart is, but honestly, all the best with marking, and I hope you guys get an award in this, because you guys totally
get one.
Yeah, exactly.
If they're gonna give us one, can they please give us the uniform? Because we
uniform.
stayed up all night to paint these, man.
Asiata is one of the judges for Bluwave, so here you go, Asiata, they want the uniform one. Now, all the best. Thank you so much for your hard work.
Thank you so much, team. Love
and
you.
all the best.
Thank you.
Malo lava. Ua whaapengo whiane le PacificEzy o na lafo se leni a inga mawo I Samoa. Ua iai le lato au nanga fau e tā ua o le PacificEzy app. O le au ngā o le nei app, ia e mawhai iai o na e lafo ina lau se leni, mai so o se nofuanga I so o se taimu. Whaau ngā le Apple Store o le Google Play e download ai le PacificEzy app I lunga o lau telefoni whi ave ai. Whaataita inga, tatala le Apple Store po o le Google Play. Ona e tango le e tā e tutonu le PacificEzy app. A tau lolo sila I le icon po le whailunga o le PacificEzy. Ona e tango loa le e kiliki, ona a matai loa lea ona download le app. E iai wha maumanga e mo o mia, taipei o lau tusi folau, po o lau laisene ave ta avale. Mani isi wha matalanga tā ua e tatau ona wha atumu, le a maea ona e download ina le app. Ia o le nā ua iai tā ua, la foloa lau se leni I Samoa. Moni isi whakmatalanga whakasota le numera o valu se lau o tasi o nono pea siasi fo le lato upenga ta whailangi I le www.pacificezy.com.
Oh wow, go God makes you just give me a second, eh? Hello? Auntie! Oh, Mayuko! Sorry, so, come on, send me something. I'm going to my lunch, but okay. Baby, what do you want? Okay. Say from Morris, sorry. Thanks. Love you as a family. Okay. Hello, Vaku. Yeah, Auntie. Barbecue? We have the barbecue, please. For voucher. Thanks, Tyler, for voucher. Do you know how much I love you?
No.
No.
Talofa lava, everyone, and welcome back to your Tautai A'e for this afternoon. Yeah, whapea o lewa masalosalo. How is it behind the scenes when it comes to getting the taupo ready? As you can see, it's not your normal setting. Everyone's in and out of the tents. We have to find anywhere to quickly get the taupo ready. But our next segment is going to be behind the scenes awa i le te unga ale tātou taupo for your Polyfest 2023 Tamaki College. Here we have it.
Welcome to Maota, Samoa service station.
Talofa.
Talofa. Talofa. Talofa. Talofa. Talofa.
Talofa.
Talofa.
Talofa. Talofa.
Ua iai foi au nanga I lunga Pacific 40 ma le maua app. Mo nei tatou ainga, o lo alala I atu no mau.
We will see you again. God bless.
Now that is beautiful.
Think that's beautiful? Look at this.
Nah. Waves without crowds. This is beautiful.
No, this is beautiful. Come on now, this is beautiful.
No. She is beautiful. Now how's this for beautiful?
No, this is beautiful.